One of the simplest rules that you can follow is my 75-15-10 plan, which says for every dollar that you earn from here on out, 75 cents is the maximum that you can spend, 15 cents is the minimum that you invest, and 10 cents is the minimum that you save. Now, if you want to do this the right way, let me show you. The first thing you have to do is you want to open up 3 different bank accounts. You don't want to manage your money all out of one bank account, because the problem is you might accidentally end up spending your investment money or your savings money. So go to your bank, open up 3 different bank accounts. Then what you want to do is create an automation. That way you don't have to manually take money and put it here and here. And most banks are going to do this for free for you. And if they're going to charge you money, find a different bank. So the way this actually ends up looking is you get paid your paycheck from your business, from your job, whatever you're getting paid. Your money gets deposited into your checkings account here, which is your spending money. And then automatically 15% of whatever gets deposited is going to go into this bank account, which holds your investing money. And 10% is going to go into this bank account, which holds your savings money. Now, let's understand how to use this money smartly, because what people get confused is they think that this savings is there to buy you a home, or the savings is there to make you rich, which is wrong. This savings is there to protect you against an emergency, period. That's what this is for, because if something bad happens, if your company goes to bankruptcy, if you lose your job, something bad happens, you don't want to have to now figure out how you're going to afford your food. So this savings is there to protect you against those types of emergencies. If your income stops coming in, that you can keep living your life without having to start selling your assets. You want to have somewhere between 3 to 12 months worth of savings put aside here. Now, this is a big range. And the reason why is because you're going to be in a unique financial situation than me. If you're 22 years old, you don't have any financial responsibilities, you don't got a husband or a wife, you don't got kids, maybe you only need 3 months worth of expenses put aside. If you're 45 years old, you got kids, you got a wife, you got a husband, you got to take care of your sick parents, and you're not very risk averse, well, maybe now you're looking into 12 months worth of expenses. So have some money put aside in your savings, 3 to 12 months worth of expenses. But once you hit your savings goal, you do not need to keep saving more money just to save it, because your savings are not there to make you rich. Your savings are not there to make you wealthy. Your savings are there to protect you against an emergency. Think of this like a cushion, not as your wealth building machine. Growing up in a traditional Indian household, most traditional Indian families believe that the way you build wealth is by saving a whole lot of money. You make a lot of money, you become a doctor, you become an attorney, you become an accountant, you make good money, and then you save 80% of the money. That's how most traditional Indian households think that you get rich, but that is a lie. Sorry, uncle and auntie. The way that you do it is you have to invest your money if you want to build wealth, because every wealthy person gets wealthy and stays wealthy because they invest their money. It's not because they save a lot of money because your savings are losing value to inflation. It's not because they make a big salary, because a lot of people can earn a lot of money and spend it all if you don't know what to do with their money. It's because they invest your money. Because when you invest your money, now your money will make you money even when you're not working. Your money will continue to pay you even when you're on the beach. Your money will continue to pay you even when you're sleeping. Even if you're not going to your job. Even if your business goes bankrupt, you can still get it paid from your investments. That's why you need to have this, your investments. Now, I'm going to talk about the different ways that you can invest your money in just a moment. But there's a couple different things that you can do here with this investment money. You can take this money and put it into a bank account and then invest it when you find a good investment, or you can have this money automatically go into your investments. There are some brokerages out there that will allow you to automatically passively invest this money into stocks or ETFs or mutual funds or index funds. That way you don't have to worry about actually doing it yourself. That's going to go down to your investing strategy. I'll talk about that in just a moment, but just understand this is where your wealth is built. The more aggressively you can invest, the wealthier that you're going to become. And once you hit your savings goals, then what you want to do is reallocate this money here so it becomes 75-25. Because now once you hit your savings goal, you don't got to keep saving your money. You can invest more aggressively, build your wealth faster, build your wealth sooner, and build more wealth. This is your spending money. This is the money that you use to buy your food, to pay for your mortgage, to buy a house, to buy a car, to buy your watches, to buy your vacations. This is your spending money. Now, the tough part is many people are going to say, Jaspreet, I'm struggling as it is to live off of 100% of my income. You're telling me I have to live off of 75% of every dollar that I earn? And the answer is yes. And now you might say, how do I do that? Well, think of it this way. If the government came in tomorrow and said that they're going to impose a new 25% tax on you, what are you going to do? You might kick scream, complain, cry, talk about it on Facebook, and then you gotta figure out how you're gonna pay it, because if you don't, you're gonna go to jail. Think of it that way. Now, it's not as extreme, but the whole idea here is you can figure it out. And if you're spending every dollar that you earn, you're never gonna get rich, let alone build wealth. Like, you're never gonna have any freedom. You never have a chance to build wealth if you're spending every dollar that you earn, because you're making everybody else rich. You're making your credit card company rich, you're making Gucci rich, you're making the hotel companies rich, you're making your car company rich. It's never gonna be possible for you. So if you wanna build wealth for yourself, that means you gotta stop giving your money to everybody else, and you have to spend less than what you earn, period. So start there. Find places that you can cut back on, find what you can sell, find what you can downsize on, sell your car, get a smaller car, stop eating at restaurants, downsize in your home, move, do what you gotta do, but you gotta spend less money. If you enjoyed this clip and you wanna continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who wanna stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.